Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. So this is my Rick Grimes video. We got a little bit of an update, and I think it actually was a pretty important update because unlike all the script updates we've been getting for a while, we actually have, I would say, more of a filming update, kind of. They talk about filming anyways, and they talk about the fact that they can't shoot right now, and that's something that's holding them back and stuff. So anyways, I want to get into all of that. Before we do though, obviously, spoilers for Season 10. I'm sure you guys already know that by now. And also just a reminder, just because I don't know if everyone knows, but this Friday is Comic-Con at home. We might be getting new footage from the Season 10 finale. I'm not really expecting it though. Like usually I would be expecting a trailer, obviously. This year, I don't really know what to expect, but I am holding on hope that we're going to get some more footage from the finale, because it makes sense. You're having this big event. Obviously, you have to show some footage, right? Like, you are still putting on this event. You're putting on a show for a whole hour or something. So, actually, yeah, it is a whole hour. So, yeah, I think we're going to get footage. I mean, I think we're going to get footage. Is it going to be new footage? That's also another question, but I think we will. They are hyping it up right now, though. They're posting teasers every single day. They just posted this, like The Walking Dead on Twitter posted this, saying Lauren Cohen is going to be a panelist, and this is what it's going to look like for the most part. I don't know if that background is going to look like that, but they are just going to be at home, and it's probably just going to cut to them talking. I'm sure it's already edited. It's very possible that the entire thing is already filmed, because I don't know if it's going to be live. That's the thing about it. I don't know if they're actually going to be doing it live. Everything could be done and filmed already, and they're just going to go and upload this on whatever day, and I guess Friday at, I think it's 1 Pacific, 4 o'clock Eastern, and there's Lauren Cohen. I mean, it's amazing to see her. It's amazing that she's a part of The Walking Dead again. So yeah, just remember, Comic-Con is this Friday. Get hyped. We're going to learn the release date, and I'm sure a bunch of more stuff. So if you want videos breaking down all the news and getting all the news in general when it does come out, just make sure to be a subscriber. But I want to talk about the Rick Grimes movie because we do kind of have an update, and we haven't really had many updates at all. And I would actually say since last Comic-Con, we've only been getting script updates, and I think last winter there was an update, or yeah, at some point in December, yeah, it was December, there was an update where apparently Andrew Lincoln and Scott Gimple, Greg Nicotero and all of them, they met in Los Angeles, and so they were talking about the movie. Again, because the world is the way it is right now, you know, starting in March, a lot of things have been delayed. The Walking Dead would be halfway done season 11 for filming, or at least 6-7 episodes in. We would have been getting that trailer this Friday. You know, we would be expecting season 11 of The Walking Dead coming in October. Like, we would be seeing all new footage. We would have watched the first season of World Beyond already. Fear the Walking Dead would have been done filming. We would have gotten all of season 6 right away. Actually, we'd probably be in the first half of season 6 right now, or like towards the end. Actually, we'd probably be done the first half. They would take a break for Comic-Con, and then they would resume the second half. That would go right into The Walking Dead season 11. And I do think one thing that was supposed to happen this summer was filming the Rick movie. I really do. I think they're probably at a point now where they can film. I don't know if they would have started in May. Maybe they would have started in like August or something like that. But I think they, for the most part anyways, were ready to film this thing. And so let's get into the update here. I combined what everyone said. Like, they had, I think it was David Alpert. I could be saying his name wrong, but it's David Alpert, I believe. And there's Robert Kirkman and stuff. And I just kind of combined what they all said because it was all related. I got this from comicbook.com. So if you guys want to go check out the article, I'll leave a link down below. Anyways, this is what they had to say. We're coming along in a big way. We're just in this particular space where we have to wait. We can't shoot right now. So that's just the big thing holding us back. There's tons of stuff going on behind the scenes. I don't want anyone to think that we're just kind of waiting around for this pandemic to end. I would say that if anything, the pandemic is going to make a lot of movies better. I think the Rick Grimes movie, chief, among them, just because we are getting a lot more time to cook this thing and make sure it's perfect. But when things do quiet down, you guys are going to hear a ton more about this movie. We are desperate to get back into production and get everything going, but we have something really exciting, really unique, really different, and can't wait to get it going. We just have to wait for it to be safe. So from what it sounds like, it seems like the Rick movie was in early stages of production. I think they probably could have been filming this summer, but that has been postponed. But the writing process is just getting, it's just getting better and better. I don't fully know if the we can't shoot right now part, so that's the big thing holding us back, is about The Walking Dead or Worlds Beyond. It could be about The Walking Dead in general, so that could be what was affected. But they do mention the Rick movie. And I think in general, I think that there was a a chance that they could have been filming this year. Because just think about it, like for almost 2 years now, they haven't done. I mean, it's been script work and all that, which sure can take. It could take its time, but if you're meeting with Andrew Lincoln and everyone, last or in December, I'm sure they talked about when they could start filming. And I think filming was most likely going to start this year because it depends on where you want to film. You don't have to film in Georgia. They could have filmed in Los Angeles, so they could film during the winter months, or, I don't know exactly what they have planned for that. But, and also this is a movie. You got to remember too, like, sure, it could take 6 months, but with the type of story it is, I'm sure the budget isn't going to be massive like a Marvel movie. It probably wouldn't have taken that long to film this thing. They could have started this month or in August. I mean, it's possible we would have a little teaser for Comic-Con this year, but even if it wasn't this year, for sure they would start filming next year in 2021 at some point in the summer. Like, they are going to start filming this thing right away. I really do believe it just, with everything going on right now, it's very hard. And unless there's a vaccine out, people aren't going to be that safe to want to go back to work and to work. And definitely working on a film set, you have a lot of people there. Things kind of have to go back to normal to be able to do that. I'm sure you could take precaution, have certain safety things in place, but there's a lot of people there. That's going to be really impossible, especially if the actors and stuff, if they don't want to work, they don't want to go there because of everything. It's just, the whole situation just sucks. And with what's going on in terms of traveling too, Andrew Lincoln lives in the UK. He would have to travel to the United States, and then you might have to do some kind of quarantine, all that kind of stuff. So filming this movie has been affected for sure, just based off of what they're saying here. And this could be how I'm just interpreting this, but it seems like they most likely were going to start filming this summer, or maybe in the fall, or maybe just certain things in pre-production got pushed off. Not the writing, obviously Gimple could work on the writing and he could do all that on his own, but maybe just certain things that need to happen before you film got postponed. And so before they even think about filming, they got to do all that first. So maybe they weren't going to film this summer, maybe in the fall, maybe in the winter they could have. But that's the update we have right now. We haven't been getting too many updates, obviously, because this movie is in pre-production. I think if they were filming, especially when they start filming, that's when you can expect a lot more announcements. I think something that would be nice is if at Comic-Con they did announce a release date. I don't see that happening because I don't know if they know what is happening with everything. But I think if they announce the release date for like 2022, just say spring 2022, that's less than 2 years. Then I think people can get excited for something and they have something to look forward to. Even if you have to postpone it because of everything going on, that's totally fine. But at least, we have something to look forward to. Even if they have to postpone it, it's not going to be 5 years, right? It might be a year at the most if certain things happen, with everything going on, if it takes like a whole year longer or something. But it looks like the writing and certain things have been, for the most part, done. And I think they're probably far enough in the process to the point where they can actually film now. Like, any ending to certain storylines or other little pieces can probably change as they're filming. Because I'm sure there's a good bulk of the movie that's just staying the way it is. But I mean, if you think about it, endings and just other story related things change all the time, right? Like, even after the entire movie's been filmed, they'll do reshoots. I think they probably have enough written to where they can film this movie right now. And I think that was their plan, to actually start filming. And then maybe there wouldn't be an update at all about the Rick movie, or maybe they would announce a release date and a title this year at Comic-Con, followed by some footage of something. It might be very, very small. But then next year at Comic-Con, after they've been editing everything, then they release a trailer. And then we get that movie or something in the fall, Halloween 2021. But who knows when they're going to be able to film, right? I mean, right now, everything just sucks for entertainment. It really does. I've been seeing a lot of people say, like, right now is the perfect time to put these things out. I think the issue with it is that if you can't film these things, there's nothing to put out, right? But I'm happy things are moving behind the scenes, and even more now, it seems like, in terms of just what they have to do for writing and stuff like that. So that's awesome. I hope they do talk about it. I hope they do ask Gimple. That's the thing. If this thing is pre-recorded, you're not going to have fans asking them about certain things, and so they can get away with not answering stuff. Because if Gimple went to Comic-Con and didn't address the Rick movie at all, people would be annoyed, I think. And so because they can just film it from home, it's very easy to just get away with that. But what is cool though, and I think this is actually a really huge benefit for Gimple, is that, he can write all this stuff. He can come up with a lot of awesome ideas. any other type of spinoff he wants to do or movie, all of that is benefiting from all of this because they can just come up with all these ideas. They can actually write a bunch of stuff down, you know? So as far as there going to be a Comic-Con update, I don't know. I feel like they'll ask him the question and then they'll just say something about, you know, they can't really do much right now, but certain things are done. I really think a big update, and I will do a separate video on this because it's such a big update, is if Gimple says the script is done. Everything is done now. We are ready to film. We are just waiting for this thing to be done. To me, that is a big update. But let me know what you guys are thinking about all of this. Post all your thoughts down below. When do you think the Rick movie is going to come out? Do you think we're going to get an update at Comic-Con? Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.